I don't think it's possible for book adaptations to go supernova any longer the way they had done in the past with the big three, Twilight, Harry Potter, and the Hunger Games, because I think our culture has changed so much, despite the fact that there are several books and series I would like to see be adapted. It's purely for selfish reasons. I don't think that culture exists any longer where it becomes this phenomenon. I'm making this video again because I have new reasons to add. Number one, like I said, our culture has changed. It is not a monolith. We are so divided and watching a bunch of different things. And I just don't think that there is enough consensus anymore about what people want to see. There is no like guiding force that enables any one book adaptation to kind of take over. Number two, and one of the causes of this is the streaming services, and it's kind of like there's numerous factors going into this. Number one, the way adaptations have gone in the past have left a lot of us a little bit bitter. Like I still think about Shadow and Bone and I get annoyed. So some people don't want to invest any longer because they've been burned in the past. But the primary factor there is that the streaming services have gotten out of hand. If I go to watch a show, it's, sometimes some season is on one streaming service and then another is on another streaming service. They are added and removed. Like a lot of people have just stopped buying them, and there is no like, we're not all just sitting down to watch that one HBO special any longer. A lot of people don't even have HBO Max, whatever it is. Number three, cancel culture and problematic behavior in authors, actors, directors. This does affect what people will want to watch. And, the greater the problematic behavior, the less viewership there's going to be. And sometimes it's justified. There's things I don't want to watch because of, who created it. And other times it can be kind of murky. Like there's some people where I'm trying to figure out what the problem is, why people don't like this certain author or actor. And I will hear like literally conflicting beliefs that like they're opposing, you can't hold both at the same time. And I'm not even sure what's true. So it happens. Number four, vertical shorts have been taking over. And at the same time, books have gotten tropier and they're kind of like meeting together. So hear me out. There are certain vertical shorts that will come across my FYP and they're not too dissimilar from like a popular tropey book that I'll hear about. And I'm thinking, in this same way, how when fast fashion came around, a lot of designers would spend a lot of time working hard on a line and then it would get like knocked off at H&M really quickly. I'm wondering like, how can you like wait for a certain production where there's like a lot of investment going on and then like a vertical short might like kind of knock it off like faster and cheaper and everyone watches that instead. And number five, holy specificity. This kind of goes along with like number one, where when I start to see what people want in a book, it's kind of like, and I know this happens like in AO3, we have tags and that's great. But like when it comes to like a book format, a commercial book, people will like often request on TikTok or Reddit or wherever, like that they want XYZ in a book and like a smidge of ABC, but no EFG at all. It's kind of like this like custom made to order story that people are asking for. And I think that makes it a little difficult for audiences to like then go on to something mainstream that like doesn't satisfy this custom order that they want. So what I'm kind of getting at is with the rise of like vertical shorts and sadly AI, I'm starting to wonder if people will just kind of go and disperse toward their own, choose your own, build your own story adventure instead of like that other art where they don't get to decide exactly what they want. Every time I mention this, people are like, but what about something like Fourth Wing? And I haven't read the books, but I will happily watch a show and I think it could get very big, but not as big. Like my husband is in the writing world because of me, but if it wasn't for that attachment, like he wouldn't know about it. Even if it makes it to an adaptation, I don't think it has that power that things used to have in the past. Game of Thrones, maybe I can add to the big three. I'm a huge fan, so I don't know if I'm biased there, but I think it was like a really big phenomenon. And then kind of coming close was like True Blood, Bridgerton, Outlander. Those were all like really big shows. But even those, this was, a couple years ago they had started and that culture has shifted quickly. I know Brandon Sanderson has his adaptations coming up as well. And all of this is great. I'm not saying I don't want any of these things to be adapted. I have my own wish list. I just, as big as I think they can get, I don't think that they can ever achieve the status of like the way things were in the past.